Push-ups are one of those classic exercises we all know. But here's something most people get wrong. You don't need to do hundreds of them every day to build real muscle. In fact, more isn't always better. Sometimes, it's all about doing the right amount, with proper form, and using smart strategies to make the most of every rep. In this video, we'll break down exactly how push-ups help you grow muscle, how many you actually need to be doing, and some simple tips to avoid injury while making steady progress. We'll even dive into variations you can add to keep things fresh and challenging. Let's dive into it. What's actually happening when you do push-ups? When you do a push-up, you're not just pushing your body away from the floor, you're activating a complex chain of muscles and triggering a powerful biological process. The moment you lower yourself down, your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core are put under tension. As you push back up, you create resistance using your own body weight. This back-and-forth movement causes tiny micro-tears in your muscle fibers, and that's actually a good thing. These micro-tears are what kick off the muscle-building process known as muscle hypertrophy. After your workout, your body goes into repair mode. It sends nutrients and proteins to those damaged muscle fibers to heal them. The result is that they come back thicker and stronger than before. Over time, with consistent effort, your body begins to adapt, building more muscle, increasing strength, and even boosting your endurance. And since push-ups also demand core stability and control, you're also improving your balance and posture without even realizing it. Why push-ups still work? In a world full of expensive gym memberships, complex equipment, and flashy fitness trends, push-ups have stood the test of time, and for good reason. They're simple, accessible, and they get results. One of the biggest advantages of push-ups is their ability to work multiple muscle groups at once. With every rep, you're targeting your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core. No machines or dumbbells required. Even better, push-ups are scalable. You can make them easier by elevating your hands, or harder by raising your feet, slowing down your tempo, or adding explosive movements. Because of their versatility, push-ups continue to be a go-to exercise for beginners, athletes, and even military personnel. They're also incredibly effective for improving joint support and functional strength, which means they help you move better in everyday life. There's even research suggesting that being able to perform more push-ups is linked to better heart health. One study found that men who could do 40 or more had a lower risk of heart disease than those who could barely knock out 10. That's why, even after decades, push-ups remain one of the most powerful bodyweight exercises out there. How many push-ups should you do a day? Here's the honest truth. There's no one-size-fits-all number. The right number of push-ups depends on your current fitness level, your goals, and how consistent you are. But there is a smart way to approach it. First, figure out how many push-ups you can do in a single set without losing form. That's your baseline. From there, you can structure your daily push-up volume. Here's a general guideline. If your max is under 25 reps, aim for 50 to 75 push-ups per day, broken into 2 to 3 manageable sets. If you can do 25 to 50 reps, shoot for 75 to 150 daily reps in 3 to 4 sets. If your max is over 50 reps, you can aim for 150 to 250 push-ups a day, split across 4 or more sets. The key is progression. Each week, try to increase your total rep count slightly, maybe just 5 to 10 more push-ups. Progress might feel slow, but slow and steady wins this race. That's the essence of progressive overload, a key principle in muscle building. As your body adapts, you gradually increase the challenge. Don't just chase numbers, keep your form solid. Always prioritize form first. Let's be real, more push-ups doesn't mean more gains if your form is falling apart. In fact, sloppy form can slow your progress and even lead to injuries. Good push-up form starts with a straight line from your head to your heels. Your core should be tight, your glutes lightly engaged, and your hands placed just outside shoulder width. Here are 3 form tips to remember every time. 1. Keep your core tight. Imagine pulling your belly button toward your spine. 2. Make sure your head, neck, and spine stay in one straight line. 3. Keep your hands under your shoulders, not too far forward or wide. If you feel your form breaking down, it's better to stop and rest than push through with poor technique. These mistakes shift the workload to the wrong areas and put unnecessary strain on your joints. Think quality over quantity. 10 perfect push-ups will always be better than 20 done poorly, and when you train your body to move correctly, those gains will come faster and safer. Time to level up. Push-up variations for maximum muscle. Once you've nailed the basics and can crank out a good number of reps with solid form, it's time to level up. Advanced push-up variations introduce new challenges, recruit different muscle groups, and stimulate even more growth. Here are some great variations that target different muscles and help you continue building strength. 1. Decline push-ups. With your feet elevated on a bench or box, decline push-ups shifts the emphasis to your upper chest and front shoulders. They also increase the resistance slightly, making each rep harder than the standard version. The steeper the angle, the more your shoulders get involved, almost like a bodyweight incline bench press. 2. Diamond push-ups. If you want to zero in on your triceps, diamond push-ups are a must. Bringing your hands together beneath your chest into a diamond shape targets the back of your arms intensely. Keep your elbows tucked close to your body throughout the movement for maximum tricep activation, and watch your arms grow. 3. Spiderman Push-Ups. These not only look cool, but they seriously work your core and obliques. As you lower into a push-up, bring one knee up toward your elbow, mimicking a crawling motion. Alternate sides with each rep. This movement adds a dynamic stability challenge and helps build hip mobility too. 4. Pike push-ups with feet elevated. Looking to train your shoulders without touching a dumbbell? If you said yes, then this one is for you. Pike push-ups with feet elevated mimic an overhead press, loading your deltoids heavily. The inverted position puts your upper body to the test and builds incredible shoulder strength and stability. Just make sure to ease into this one. 5. Plyometric push-ups. Do you want to have explosive power? Plyometric push-ups train fast-twitch muscle fibers. In this variation, you push up with enough force that your hands leave the ground briefly. This develops speed, strength, and athleticism. If you're feeling bold, try adding a clap at the top, but always land softly to protect your wrists. Don't skip recovery. Here's something a lot of people ignore: taking rest days. Recovery isn't just about taking a day off. It's where the real muscle-building magic happens. When you give your muscles time to rest, you allow them to rebuild stronger than before. Overtraining, on the other hand, can lead to burnout, fatigue, and even injuries. If you're doing push-ups daily, aim to work them into a split routine or vary the intensity throughout the week. For most people, 2 to 4 sessions per week with at least 48 hours between heavy push-up days is ideal. Listen to your body. If you're constantly sore, having trouble sleeping, feeling sluggish, or noticing a drop in performance, that's your body's way of saying, "Hey, I need a break." Remember, rest is part of progress, not the opposite of it. Use your recovery days for stretching, light movement, or mobility work to keep the blood flowing without overloading your muscles. Final thoughts: quality over quantity. At the end of the day, it's not just about how many push-ups you do, it's about how you do them. Good form, consistency, and smart progression will get you way farther than just chasing a number. So start where you are. Be consistent. Focus on quality reps. And remember, push-ups are powerful, but they're just one piece of the puzzle. If you're serious about building a strong, well-rounded physique, you'll eventually want to incorporate other movements too, but that's a topic for another video. And lucky for you, we've got one lined up right here. Make sure to check that out next. Thanks for watching.